Hello, teacher. My name is Viet. Today, on behalf of Group 3, I would like to present our discussion on the topic of Unit 8, Law. Our group includes 4 members. First is Nguyễn Thị Bích Việt, that's me, and I am the team leader. Then we have Nguyễn Văn Hải, Ngô Văn Huy, and Đặng Thăng Long. Now, let's begin our discussion. First, I would like to introduce myself again. My name is Nguyễn Thị Bích Việt. I'm 25 years old and I live in Hanoi. I'm currently working for a bank. Regarding our topic today, I would like to share my opinion on the 5 questions. Number 1, should all unethical behavior be made illegal? In my opinion, no, it shouldn't. The reason is that ethics are often based on both personal and cultural principles, which can be very broad and varied. If we make every unethical act illegal, the legal system could become overly complex and difficult to enforce. For example, lying in a personal relationship is unethical, but making it illegal would be impractical. Number 2, is it okay to do unethical things as long as they are not illegal? I strongly believe that the answer is no. Legality is just the minimum standard of behavior. Many actions can be legal but still cause harm to others or error just in society. A company that files a legal loophole to avoid paying tax might not be breaking the law, but is acting unethical by not contributing its fair share to society. Number 3, who is responsible for judging unethical behavior? I think it's the responsibility of multiple parties, individuals, the community, and organizations. Each individual has a moral compass. The companies must set and enforce ethical standards for their employees, and society through social norms and public opinion also plays a crucial role in judging and discouraging unethical acts. Number 4, which of unethical behaviors is paragraph 2 do you think is the most serious? I think misleading customers with false advertising is the most serious. This is because it directly deceives people, causing them to lose money and faith in business. It breaks the fundamental trust between a company and its customers, which can have long-lasting damage to the company's reputation and the market as a whole. Number 5, do you think the advice for companies in paragraph 3 and 4 would be effective? Yes, I think this advice would work. Building a clear code of conduct gives employees a guideline for what is acceptable and what is not. Furthermore, an anonymous reporting system is crucial because it protects employees who speak up against wrongdoing from retaliation and creating a more transparent and ethical workplace. That is the end of my part. Next, I would like to invite Nguyễn Văn Hải to share his opinion.
Hello, teacher. My name is Nguyễn Văn Hải, and I am the second member of the Group 3. Following this presentation, I would now like to share my perspective on these questions. Number 1, should all unethical behavior be made illegal? I agree with that. No, we shouldn't make all unethical behavior illegal because the law needs to be clear and specific. While ethics are often subjective, forcing ethical norm into law could limit personal freedoms and create an overly controlling society. We should only illegalize behavior that cause significant harm to others. Number two, is it okay to do unethical things as long as they are not illegal? My answer is no, because a good society is built on more than the law. It's built on trust, integrity, and mutual respect. I think unethically, even if legally, undermines the values. It is priorities personal gain over collective well-being and can lead to a culture of selfish need. Number three, who is responsible for judging unethical behavior? I believe it's primarily really the responsibility of the community and the organization we belong to. Why individuals must judge their own actions. If it is the collective group, our family, our workplace, our society, that sets reinforces ethical standards. A company that tolerates unethical behavior is just as responsible as the individual who commits the act. Number four, which of the unethical behavior in paragraph 2 do you think is the most serious? In my view, unfairly firing an employee is the most serious. This action can have a devastating impact on an individual's livelihood, their family, and their mental health. It should a deep lack of respect and responsibility from the employer and create a culture of fear in the workplace. Number five, do you think the advice for companies in paragraph 3 and 4 would be effective? I think this advice would work because it addresses the problem from the root. A code of conduct set clear expectation. However, I believe its effectiveness depends on the leadership. If managers don't follow the code themselves, then it's just a meaningless document. Strong enforcement and leadership by example are key. That's all for my part now. I'd like to pass this over to our next member, Ngô Văn Huy. Number one, should all unethical behavior be made illegal? I agree with that. No, we shouldn't make all unethical behavior illegal because the law needs to be clear and specific. While ethics are often subjective, forcing an ethical norm into law could limit personal freedoms and create an overly controlling society. We should only illegalize behavior that cause significant harm to others. Number two, is it okay to do unethical?
My name is Ngô Văn Huy. I would like to continue our group's discussions. One, should unethical behavior be made illegal? Unlike my teammate, I learned to work this issues at least for major issues, because making unethical as illegal creates a clear enforceable consequence. It sends a strong message that society will not tolerate certain behaviors, while we can't illegal everything serious and unethical action, especially in business and politics, should have legal ramifications to protect the public too. It's okay to do unethical things as long as they are not illegal I agree with my team that is not okay. Laws often lag behind social violence, so we must strive for a higher standard than just what is legal. 3. Who is responsible for judging unethical behaviors? I think for serious case, it's the responsibility of special leaders, institutions, and the legal system. For everyday issues, individual and communities are key. 4. With which of the unethical behaviors in paragraph to do you think is the most serious? For me, selling low quality or unsafe products is the most serious because this behavior can directly harm people's health and safety. 5. Do you think the advice for companies in paragraph 3 and 4 the effective? I'm not sure this advice alone would work. While they are good first steps, they can be effective without a strong ethical culture and leadership to support them. I have finished my part. The final presentation will be from Đặng Thăng Long. 2. Is it okay to do unethical things as long as they are not illegal? I agree with my team that is not okay. Laws often lag behind social violence, so we must strive for a higher standard than just what is legal. 3. Who is responsible for judging unethical behaviors? I think for serious case, it's the responsibility of special leaders.
Hello teacher, my name is Đặng Hồng Long and I will be the final speaker for group 3 today. Here my thoughts on the question. One, anything unethical behavior be made illegal? My answer is no. The believers see a clear distinction between ethic and law. The world should be two and Korea ethical behavior, not used to punish or unethical as to it is okay to do unethical things as long as they are not illegal. Define listener not angering in unethical but legal practice can permanently damage one reported and should which are inevitable for long term success. The reward is responsible for using unethical behavior. I believe is ultimately the support sibling of the individual. While social and organization have a role, moral judgment start with oneself, for which of the unethical behavior in paragraph to do you think is the most sorry? I think misleading advertising has the broad list. That's all for my part, and now I would like to invite our team leader, Miss Bích Việt.
Thank you, Long. That is the conclusions of our group's presentation. Thank you, teacher, for your listening.